beautiful souls, Calista here, founder of the Unicorn Healing Program. This is now clip number 7, answering your questions and queries about the unicorn, and perhaps Pegasians might come into this video as well. And the question is for this video, this is clip number 6, let me just take a note. This question is Quartz particularly related to Sirius and the star where the unicorns come from? And can Quartz help me in my meditation with the unicorn realms? And I have a piece of quartz. Those words came out because this particular piece of quartz does directly connect me to the unicorn realm, and I have been sitting with it all morning doing these clips, and before recording I sat in the garden where I really wanted to do the clips, but there was too many lawnmowers going on, and I just sat and meditated with it. And yes, quartz does open up your vibration even more. It's an amplifier, but not just to the unicorn kingdoms, to all, to your higher awareness as a whole. I feel guided just to show you this beautiful crystal. If you see here, these are all etchings, and there's record keepers, there's little bridges. It really is a soulful crystal because there's so much going on within this particular piece of quartz, and it has helped me to raise my consciousness ever more, to feel and be aware of the presence of the unicorns while I've been developing. So yes, quartz is connected. Was that the question? Is quartz related to Sirius? Yes, and I think that's great that you're bringing forward that question, because before the times of Atlantis and Lemuria, when unicorns, mainly in Atlantis, were very much physically with us, they could incarnate physically into a form of the unicorn that we perceive, the beautiful white celestial being with the horn. Their consciousness could physically manifest because our vibration was higher. At that time, we were gifted crystals. We were gifted crystals as a tool to remember who we are, just as they have continued to come back into this age that we're living with now to help us to remember who we are, to help marry the physical self and the soul self with great ease. Before Atlantis, the teachers of crystal healing, where we got all the knowledge from, was from Sirius, and Sirius continues to be, I see it as a professor star. You know, all the technology that will come forward, that has came forward, but will continue to birth over the next couple of years, whether it's energetic or whether it's more for the mainstream, will come through from Sirius. And the ancient Atlanteans were gifted the knowledge and the keys of crystals from the Sirians. And at that time, we didn't just mine crystals out of the earth, but we grew them. They were seeds, like plants and flowers. We grew them in the ground, and the Sirians gave us all that knowledge, all that tools to do that. So yes, quartz is related to Sirius, as all crystals are. Not all crystals, being reminded. Some come from different planets, of course they do, but quartz very much did originate from Sirius. And in the times of Atlantis, we would use a higher vibrational form of what you're seeing now, and sometimes it didn't even have a form, it was just energetic based, it was light based. But quartz is here right now to help us to remember who we are. It contains within it all the different frequencies of light. It contains that rainbow diamond ray that we were talking about, and I can't remember what clip it was, maybe clip 3 I think. So therefore, yes, it opens us up to the unicorn realms. How can we best use it in meditation? I direct that question back to you. Sit with the crystal, get to know the crystal, let it tell you how it best will work with you and your vibration. That might be to hold it, it might be to imbue its consciousness into water, like I've been doing today. I've been making quartz water. It might be to acclimate to its frequency for a few days, you know, sit and hold it, have it under your pillow, carry it with you. Don't ask anything from it, just let that frequency merge and marry with yours. So many people don't do that. They don't connect to the heart of crystals. They take them home from the shop and they'll sit them somewhere, or they'll take them home and they'll immediately ask them to do something for them. But we wouldn't do that with our friends, would we? When we first encounter a new friend, we wouldn't say, okay, I want you to help me manifest a lover or more money. Of course we wouldn't. That person would just look at us like we're daft. So take your time to get to know that particular crystal. See it as a friend. Open up to it. Have that time. I always suggest 3 days working with a new crystal. Just to sleep with it. Be aware of your dreams. Be aware of what it shares with you in meditation. Not asking anything from it other than for it to show its true self with you. Cleanse and activate it, connecting it to source, and then ask it, how best can I work with you in meditation? How best can I work with you to connect me ever more to the unicorns that I know are ever present, but how can you help me to hear and feel and see and know of them more as I continue to merge back into my soul, back into who I am, my purpose, my being? How can you best serve me? And trust me, I feel that you will receive a lot from that. Remember, the intuitive guidance, the guidance of your inner being, is always the first voice and response that you hear. The second or third will be the ego discrediting the first. So just ignore that. Go with that first voice, that first response, and you'll never go wrong. Okay, we will see you in the next clip. Love and blessings.